So Vincent, the way we charge via assessments is we'll log into PCS. From here, we go to status board and you'll find a patient, or if it's assigned patient, you can find here, or you can just click on location. And if you're in specific location, you can click on the location and click on the patient and you are in there. I already have a patient added on the list. So once you have a patient on the list, from here you'll click interventions. Right now we have 2 RT interventions, but if it's not there, you can just add an intervention and you can put RT therapy charge. So if you look at this one, since it's there already, I'm just gonna click add and close. We have it in here already, so which is why it's not adding. So once it's there, you can click document, and this way you will get our chart sheet intervention, or that basically it's assessment in the back. Now from here, any bullets you click, that's gonna be a charge on this patient that we have selected. So multiple charges, you can click any equipments that was used, or any, let's say BiPAP equipment, if there's aerosol equipment use, any mask that was used, you can click on this. Basically, as you click, it will generate a charge on this patient. That being said, the one on top are RCP shifts. This one is not charged, it's just more informational for you guys on which shift was doing this charge sheet for this patient. But as you click, it charges. Now, this is one shot. Now, if you want to charge again, let's say if you do a therapy after 6 hours, you need to do same charge again. There is no ×2 on here. So if every time you do a therapy, you perform a charge, you fill this charge sheet out and it charges the patient for that therapy that you have performed. And once that is done, you will just hit save.
How do we know, the staff know, if that particular thing is already charged? Say like, so he did a charge 11 o'clock for the treatment, and maybe later on he was trying to see like, oh, did I charge the patient or not? Then how do we go look back and see if it's charged?
That's a very good question. So in the bottom, initially we click document, right? Right next to it, it's called document spreadsheet. Once you click, it's gonna give you a list of what was charged before. You can just see right from here what date and time and who performed a charge and what were charged on each of this query. So if you look at this oxygen was charged on this date and time.
So like if they give 2 treatments, then it'll be, how do we know that the number of treatments is given?
So just looking at this, let me just document one more so you'll see a difference. Just put some more charges. So it's done. Document spreadsheet. See, now we create another instance. As a charge on this patient, you start seeing instances on what date and time, what was charged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So other question is, normally the ventilator charges is for one time, once in a day, once in 24 hours. So if the now shift and day shift is charging for that vent, then it will be a duplicate charge.
Okay.
So how do we eliminate those? If in case something like that is a billing issue.
There is a way to see if it was charged already or not. So if you look at the spreadsheet for the whole given day to see if the therapy was charged and don't charge again, because currently it won't block you if it's charged again for the given day.
The patient is coming from the ER, say like 5 o'clock. Patient is intubated coming from the floor, and the night shift therapist don't know if it's already charged or not. So now I see that if they can look at that the document and see they charged if they're looking at that, and they think like, oh, this patient is coming from there. I had to give them a little more instructions that, so no matter what, mandatory, we had to charge them. 1201 is the next day. So the ventilator charges need to be dropped on that day, no matter what. Someone accidentally charged oxygen, then the night shift find out, oh, they charge too, then find out, oh, that's a duplicate charge. I just want to remove it because I did that accidentally. So are they able to do it? So
the answer is yes. There's a separate process which we can grant access and provide a training on how to remove a charge from a patient's account. And normally that's a department's responsibility anyway. It's a business office. If they think that something is overcharged or undercharged, they will reach out to the department to either credit the charge or enter a charge.